Good morning, Average Flatlanders. Me and Ed are out here in the bush. Wild trout stream. It's kind of overgrown and forgotten. Today we're gonna do the Panther Martin versus the tube jig. We're gonna see which one's better for wild trout hidden back in here. It looks pretty.
Tube jig,
We'll see.
tube jig.
Panther Martin. It's pretty overgrown, lots of bugs. It looks kind of hard to walk, but we're gonna see what happens. This is gonna be a hard stream to fish. Look at how overgrown it is. I mean, there's a couple paths, but it's gonna be some serious feet wet for me and some bushwhacking. It's gonna be a miserable day. We're gonna be bug eaten, itchy from plants, but we're gonna see who catches the most fish. Tube jig versus Panther Martin. Bugs have basically already driven me into my rain jacket. Just getting in my ears and my face. Can you see them? Not out to a good start. I'm taking the plunge into the undergrowth here. See if I can find my way through this. This is crazy. Look at it. I don't know if you can see that. There's another stream. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to get across there. I might have to just ditch it and go for the water. This is what we're having to get through. This place is so overgrown and forgotten. Trout stream's over there. Impossible to get through. I gotta go up and over through that to get over to there to fish. Better be worth it with this Panther Martin. I better win. He's ahead, ladies and gentlemen.
The jig!
Nice.
First fish kept
Rainbow.
from catching it like on the jig. Technically Panther Martin like
Well, you don't
got
have to
the first
be.
hit, but
You don't have to be a good sport.
oh man, look at that fish. Look at that. Good.
Jig 1, Panther Martin 0.
Green jig is awesome. Try not to like.
I have to admit, these trout in here like jigs and they do not like Panther Martins. Ed's gonna catch one here in a second. No! Again, with the trout.
Around the yeah, that was awesome.
YouTube, this is terrible. Ed is 2-0. Jig against Panther Martin. I'm just aghast. I've given up and switched to a power bait. That's how desperate I am. I'm switching to the ultimate bad trout bait. Power bait.
Extra jigs to share.
Just rubbing it in. You keeping him again for Roger?
Yeah, keep it for Roger. Mine don't have to be the biggest. I just want to catch some.
He is winning, YouTube.
Hello.
Okay, here's where we stand, Average Flatlanders. Ed is up 2-0 in jig versus Panther Martin, and it is now jig versus Panther Martin and power bait. So it's power bait and Panther Martin versus jig.
Power bait has entered the war.
So I gotta catch up. And yet another desperate attempt. I am switching to a trout slug. So now it's trout slug, power bait, and Panther Martin versus jig.
I'm just doing jig.
I'm trying. Okay. That was a good one too. To the next spot, we gotta make it through weeds bigger than us. Man, I'm pretty sure mountain lion lives in here or something. poop in there. Man. This is bushwhacking, man.
There we go.
You gotta catch that big one.
Oh man, that's a beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, look at the red spots on it.
Oh, that's a nice one. Don't let him off. Oh, beautiful.
Whoa. Oh,
Man.
The colors on this is like a red stripe down it. Wow. That is a beautiful fish.
Man. Trout jig making a
Trout jig.
tube jig, man. That is football, dude.
Yeah. Woo-hoo.
Nice one. Not as big as yours, but. Yep. No, it's a rainbow. We're just taking a break here, side of the stream, got the trout cleaned up. Trying to make a plan for what's next. I think the moral of the story is today, tube jig beats Panther Martin. Tube jig versus trout slug are like the same, head and head, I think, right?
Yeah, I think head and head. I don't know. I think you're having a little more luck with the trout slug.
But they're all gone. I lost them both to trees, so
Yeah.
I'm back to the Panther Martin, which I didn't catch on. So.
And you did manage to get the one that got away locked in
a,
that with the trout slug, the
yeah.
monster. It
There's
was
a
probably
monster
about like this
brown
big,
trout back there. Bigger than that, I think. Probably take my leg off, so we'll hit him on the way back. Oop, missed him. Oop. See that? Not exactly what I'm looking for. See ya. Keep going.
Nice. Panther?
Panther.
Cleaning up.
Maybe they're just getting hungry.
Yeah.
We just found what looks like the mother lode. Birds aren't happy we're here, but there's a trout heaven down there. This is the final look at. We're back to the beginning. Back to the beginning where we started. I'm back on the Panther Mountain. It's been hitting. Ed's back on the tube jig.
Yep. The tube jig bag.
So we're gonna find out. One last little hole here. We're gonna find out who's the winner. That didn't take long.
Wow. That is a nice fish too.
Okay, you gotta do the same thing here, man. That is a nice fish. So what would you say this final score is? I think the final score is tube jig 1 in the beginning.
Yeah, and then
Trout slug for a little bit until they were gone. And that was pretty much anything this afternoon.
they've been hitting Panther Martin.
Panther Martin
I think the
in the
Martin
afternoon.
might take the lead.